Hey tea people! So today I'm going to review my first of the Adagio teas that I received. Last night I put this peach oolong cold brew iced tea. That was one of the sample teas, and it came in a single bag. There, you can see it there. Into this pitcher of water. It's 4 cups to 1. I think I kind of over put a little bit extra in, so it might be a little bit milder than it's supposed to be, but we will try it out. I really like oolongs. The only thing was the package did not say what's actually in it. It was just placed overnight. So it has, on the website, I was able to find out that it contains oolong tea, natural peach flavor, apple pieces, marigold flowers, and peach pieces. And that these teas it contains a moderate amount of caffeine, and I think it said oolong tea from Taiwan with the summer flavor of perfectly ripened fruit. Makes 32 ounces. Be a peach and try this tea. So the pitcher smells really peachy, which is a good first thing. I should probably not be looking through the camera because I just poured tea all over here. Oopsies. Okay, so it's got a nice kind of rich color, which is probably hard to see in this lighting. They're very yellowy. Mild peach. Mild peach. So I'm going to try steeping it a bit longer. It doesn't have that strong, like, oolongy flavor. It's a nice, mild peach. I'm also going to try adding a little bit of sugar because I don't generally drink my teas with sugar, but some teas are just really, really opened up by having a little bit of sugar in them. And again, I haven't tried cold brew before, so I'm not sure if it gets stronger the longer you steep it. What I have read about the difference between cold brew and regular tea is that it tends to have less caffeine and lower catechins. I think catechins, catechins, which are the antioxidants in tea. Apparently, the longer you let it cold brew for, the more catechins it has and ends up having more than hot tea, although the caffeine content will remain lower. So let's try this with a bit of sugar. Yeah. So the sugar, like a sweetener in there, definitely opens up the like the peachiness. I think you would need but actually, weirdly enough, when I have the sugar and I have the sweet, there's a slight bitter aftertaste. So I think it's just better without sugar. It was clearly designed without sugar. And I'm not sure how you would add sugar to a cold brew short of having what is it? Liquid sugars, right? Which stir in a lot better than your traditional sugar, and we don't have any of that. I use sugar or honey and usually don't have any, but it's quite nice. From what I've been reading about cold brew teas, you can cold brew any tea and it will have the corresponding effect on catechins. The reduction if it's brewed for 8 hours, if it's brewed for more than I think 14 hours is what I was reading, that the catechins will be the same as in hot brewed tea. And in terms of caffeine, the caffeine will still be a little bit lower. So it might be harder for some flavors to actually, I guess, diffuse into the water as opposed to when it's hot brewed. But it's interesting that they're making separate cold brew tea blends than hot tea. And like the bag does not look like it's not tea. It looks like tea. They don't add any sugar or anything like that to theirs. It just looks like a tea. You can see the marigold flowers in it and little pieces of peach. So a nice mild oolong, very refreshing, and a mild peach. It would be interesting to see if this cold brew tea had been hot brewed, what the difference would be. So I'm gonna try leaving it a little bit longer, see if the peach flavor gets stronger, but thanks for watching. This has been my review of the peach oolong cold brew iced tea from Adagio Teas. It's really tasty, mild, not bitter at all, and just mildly peachy.